Good morning, peasants. How art thou? I think it's Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, looks like my kind of party. Hot coffee. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Why are you so excited? Let's see here. I'm at 92% nourishment. I do not need food. What is going on, Mutt?
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself and he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. He's always threatening to
Come here.
do everything in the church if I don't go and see him.
Once old
Aye, come here.
You big rangy mutt. What's up, Transcend? Alright.
You have a kind master,
Yes,
Matt?
he does. Yes, he does. A kind master. Alright. We need to find our quest giver who's close to this gate over here.
You're always welcome here. Come on.
You can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all. The one called woman.
Woman!
They look like angels on the outside. Soft, gentle, and well-formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this...
Get the swill from Burgundy and Tuscany.
Is it this red building? I think it's this red building. Hello?
Henry, so you finally came. Welcome to my workshop.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thanks for the invitation.
I should be the one thanking you for everything you've done for me. But first, I need to show you something. Come on. So, what do you think of it?
Well, honestly, I don't see much in it yet.
I admit, right now it's just a few strokes, but can't you see what's in them? Try looking to the future a bit.
When I look closely at that curve over there, how it's so rounded and smooth, are you drawing something naughty? I can totally see it. The Queen of Sheba and her boudoir.
Have you had enough of laughing yet?
yeah, sorry. So what's it going to be?
It's going to be my great masterpiece. My whole life, I've hoped to paint something amazing, something people will remember even 100 years from now. And I believe this is it.
Okay.
Well, that makes me happy. So what's it gonna be when it's done?
An altar. The greatest and most magnificent thing you can ever paint. Frescoes of hunting scenes are nothing compared to this. The abbot of Sedlitz Monastery got a St. Vitus relic from Sigismund and wants to redesign half the chapel for it. The best craftsmen in the entire town are working on it.
The best? So how did you end up involved in it?
Oh, great.
What the hell are you doing here?
I just wanted to greet an old friend. It must be 20 years since we last met.
Who is that man?
It's hard to believe when you look at that mug of his, but he's called Bellissimo. We studied together once.
Funny, isn't it? We started the same, but turned out completely different. While I was painting for the lords in Italy, you surely didn't even set foot outside Gutenberg.
Is that why you came? To strut around?
Not at all. I came to console you. That big commission of yours for Sedlitz. Well, it seems the abbot finally came to his senses and picked someone better.
What? That's impossible. The abbot and I have an agreement.
You had an agreement. Don't tell me you've learnt nothing since the last time.
How dare you?
Go on then. Spit it out.
You fucker. That's what Voiter wanted to say. But unlike you, he has enough decency to bite his tongue.
So he hired you for his dirty work? Maybe he's finally learned something over the years. Now, I really must be off, but do stop by the Baths at the horse market sometime. We can reminisce about the good old days. And if you ask nicely, I might even let you watch me paint.
A bully is the bully. Gotta take him down a notch.
What was that?
That was the end.
Nice, Evie. I will certainly be enjoying it as I play.
And why did he treat you like a leper?
Let's just say we haven't been on the best of terms for quite some time. But that's not important now.
You're always saying that. This isn't important. Leave it be. Now's not the time. I can't tell you that. Damn it, Voiter. I'm trying to help you. But how am I supposed to do that if you won't tell me anything?
Oh, all right. Years ago, Bellissimo and I studied together. And we were actually friends, in a way. He was the one who suggested I start going by some Latin name. He said it would make a better impression outside Bohemia. His real name is Bella, but he started calling himself Bellissimo. It never really caught on here, though. People called him Bullshitimo. And it suited him. He turned out to be a proper backstabber. We haven't spoken for years.
Did I hear that right? He stole your commission for your big project.
I'm afraid so.
What do you plan to do now?
As far as I can tell, I have two options. Either tuck my tail between my legs and forget about the job, or find a way to get rid of Bellissimo.
I like that option.
How the hell did that bastard pull it off? I had an agreement with the abbot.
Giving up is not an option. So, we need to get rid of him.
We?
Of course. You didn't think I'd leave you to handle this on your own, did you? You want me to...
It's not that I wouldn't feel like throttling him, but no, he doesn't deserve that.
Oh, yes, he
You don't have
does.
such scruples with Burkhard.
Burkhard was a viper. Bellissimo is just a worm.
What if something were to happen to him? A small accident. A few broken fingers. And goodbye to his painting.
That ruined his whole livelihood. I only want him to give up this one commission.
Okay.
What if we dug up some dirt on him and explained why it'd be in his best interest to give up the commission?
It's true that Bellissimo's conscience is filthier than my apron, and it doesn't even bother him. Did you hear the way he smugly invited me to the baths? Ha! But you know what? You should pay him a visit there. Try to find something we can use against him. And more importantly, How the devil he managed to snatch that job away from me.
Do you think he tells his secrets to the bathmaids? Girls usually don't care much for the ramblings of an old rake.
What do you mean, old? Bellissimo's 6 months younger than me. And you'd be surprised how captivating he can be. People always ate out of his hand. Even I once did. Oh, yes. He always dragged me to the baths. Spent his last groschen there. And when they threw us out, we went next door to the garden. Bellissimo even set up a small workshop there for himself. At that time, I had no idea what kind of scoundrel he truly was.
Where did Bellissimo say you should visit him?
At the baths near the horse market. We used to go there together. And it seems he's decided to move in there now.
What if I went straight to Bellissimo, put a knife to his throat, and told him to drop the commission?
No, knowing him, he'd promise you the moon and stars, then go running to Sedlets to complain. And I'd be left with nothing.
All right. I'll go to the baths and see if I can dig up some dirt on him.
Ask the proprietor about him. Her name's Beatrice. We know each other a bit, so she might be willing to help us. Meanwhile, I'll head to Sedlets to find out what's got into the abbot.
All right, we have a mission. Knives always work. He's a little too gentle. Sometimes you gotta get a little dirt under your fingernails. Excuse me.
Greetings, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
I hear your services here are so renowned that even one famous painter comes to visit you.
One? Well, we've entertained whole crowds of painters here. Sadly, most of them have a bit of trouble keeping their brushes firm.
Interesting. The one I'm looking for is called Bellissimo.
Oh, him. Oh dear, what's he done now?
Do you expect him to do something?
Well, I'd say he's already done something, and probably rather nasty, since suddenly he's acting all saintly. But I don't buy it. What's the point of praying if he gets drunk like a pig every evening afterward?
That Bellissimo robbed my friend of his job, so I want to settle things with him.
Well, that's certainly not the first time and won't be the last. But if you're planning to break his face, kindly take it outside.
What do you even have against him? Doesn't he pay?
It's not that, but he drinks like a fish. And when he's finished everything he's got upstairs in his room, he comes down among my guests. How many times have I had to kick him out to sleep it off in that shack of his, in his garden, opposite the bathhouse? Ugh, you couldn't even imagine the things drunks like Bellissimo think they can get away with around my girls.
What's Bellissimo been doing to your girls?
Nothing now, as long as I can help it. I keep a close watch on him to make sure he doesn't try anything. He swears he's repentant and that, but it doesn't look like it at all.
How come?
Because he's just an old drunk and a lecher. When I was a little girl, I actually liked him. Even his friend. They were always laughing and sketching something. But then I found out what a scoundrel he is. And the fact that he kneels to pray in his old age now and then, just for show, doesn't change a thing.
Listen, you said Bellissimo used to have a friend. Was his name Voiter, by any chance?
The very one. Well, do you know him? Well, a bit eccentric, but a really decent fella. Maybe too decent.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. I curse about Bellissimo because he drives me mad, but I don't feel right telling you about Voiter.
Ooh.
You can tell me. Voiter is my friend. I'm helping him with something now, but you know him. He doesn't tell me everything. And I'm afraid that without the whole truth, I might only end up harming him.
Fine, all right. You know, Voiter and Bellissimo were friends. Well, friends. Bellissimo kept dragging Voiter around, and Voiter was too meek to say no. Bellissimo even stuck his nose into Voiter's first big job, but then he managed to have Voiter kicked off the job and took all the benefits for himself. But how he pulled that off, only the two of them know.
What's the story with Bellissimo's piety?
I'd like to know that too. When he first came here, he kept crossing himself as if the devil himself was standing behind him. But then he went to Sedlets, and ever since, he's back to being the same old swine as before. There's definitely some dodgy business behind it, mark my words.
Where would I actually find Bellissimo?
Like I said, mostly here, in the baths, in that garden of his, just across the street, or up in his room. He spends most of his time there.
And what does he do there? Paint?
More like getting plastered, drinks all night till dawn, then spends the day sleeping or sitting in the garden.
Can I find Bellissimo somewhere else?
You'll have to ask him yourself. I don't keep track of his every move.
Which room belongs to Bellissimo?
I'll tell you exactly. The one that reeks of booze the most. You can smell it from the attic all the way down here. The girls always have to air it out before they take someone in. Who knows what that slob is doing up there? Drinking certainly isn't the end of it.
Couldn't I have a quick look around? Maybe I'll find something that'll let you kick him out for good.
You've no idea how much I'd like that. But unfortunately, if anyone found out I was letting strangers into the rooms, I might as well shut the place down.
Well, I'm not a stranger.
If you want to hang around here, pay for a wench.
Thank you for everything. You've been a great help.
You're welcome. And please, watch out for Voiter.
I need to take a load off.
Certainly. We're open.
Do you have some pretty girl here who could, keep me company?
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right, but money up front.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
Really, I just want to sneak around the rooms, but I might as well get something out of it while I'm up there.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
You don't see stamina like that every day.
That's right, lady.
See you next. Christ! Pardon me.
All right, now we gotta try to sneak around into the rooms, right? Nope, something upstairs.
There's nothing here for you. Can we sort this out on our own, or do I need to get the bailiff involved?
We can work this out.
You've no business here. Were you trying to steal from us or what? Pay up, or I will call the guards.
How about I kick your teeth in instead? Then what'll you do?
Hang on. Leave me alone. We'll forget about it. I won't say a word to anyone. Just go. Everything is in its place.
Reeks of booze in here. This must be Bellissimo's room.
I can't believe he just went in and went out. Okay. My sneak is pretty good. That's awesome. What's up, Hector?
So, Bellissimo is working for the monastery for free because he's afraid of going to hell. That could come in handy.
I don't think there's anything else in here.
You can't be here.
Yeah, I'm looking for the way out, bro.
You see? It didn't even hurt.
Okay. Wait a second. Do I have multiple objectives? No, I think the waypoint's just... I think I turned around and ran the wrong way. You know what, though?
Conrad wins every time. Just look at him. He could cut you in half without even pulling his sword from the scout.
A couple of books that I haven't read yet.
Good day.
What? Yeah, I could use some more coffee too. Go get yours before I get mine, because that way you have plenty before I drink the rest of it. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Here, give me an actual full head of hair. That way, and then people can make fun of my wig instead of my bald head. Put some clothes on, woman. Is there suddenly a wagon in front of this place? Oh no, I'm in the wrong place. Herper derper. I was like, it's a red building. I got distracted. Voita. Voita.
I'm always glad to see polite people.
I do need to go get another cup of coffee. Let's do that, and I'll be right back.
My humble respects.
God bless you, sir.
Coffee is good. Coffee is great. Without coffee, I'd hate everyone. So, we drink coffee. Alright, Master Boy, yeah. I bring news about Bellissimo.
I figured out what's going on with your Bellissimo.
I'm really trying. Honestly.
What? What did you say?
Me? Oh, nothing. So, tell me, how did Bellissimo manage to take my commission?
It's really simple. He'll do it for free. In exchange for painting the altar, the monks in the monastery will pray for him so that God forgives all his past and future sins.
That bastard. Even if they prayed for him until Judgment Day, he'd still end up in hell.
That's exactly what Bellissimo's afraid of. Or at least, that's how it came across from the agreement he made with the abbot.
So he's afraid of hell, our Bellissimo. Well, that's something we could use. But we need to get him out of the bath somehow.
Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Beatrice told me Bellissimo drinks in his room. But when he runs out of booze, he goes downstairs and causes such a ruckus that they have to throw him out. After that, he sleeps in his workshop, in that garden across from the baths.
Oh. Well, that's perfect. An isolated place, away from people. If we set it up properly, he might just fall for it.
He
Fall
might.
for what?
That the Horned One himself has come for him.
Now this is getting interesting. What's your plan?
It's simple. First, we need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths, but instead of a cozy bed in the garden, he'll find the Prince of Hell waiting for him.
That's awesome.
You'll disguise yourself.
I'll disguise myself.
Bellissimo would recognize me, for heaven's sake. And in the disguise, you'll tell Bellissimo he's damned to hell.
That's
And if he
great.
wants to save his soul, he'll leave Kuttenberg and beg the Pope for forgiveness. Actually, both of them. And then farewell, Bellissimo. Sedlet's altar, here I come.
That's properly diabolical.
I tell you, it's insane. But, who knows? If we get Bellissimo good and shit-faced, he might fall for it. So, I heard this isn't the first time Bellissimo has taken your job. How did it happen before?
I don't really know. We were painting the Guildhouse crest here in town. Everything was going fine. But one morning, when I arrived, they threw me out. They said Bellissimo would finish it himself, and if I dared complain, they'd make sure I never painted another stroke in this town. How that bastard pulled it off, I never found out. And honestly, I don't even want to know anymore. It's in the past. I just want to get this commission back.
So, how are we going to turn me into a devil?
First, we'll get you some tattered clothes, chains, something like a tail, and horns. And you'll need a proper snout. Once I paint it all a bit... You know what? Bring me a bassinet with a visor, 3 torches, and 5 eggs.
5 eggs?
They're the most important part of all this.
If I have to give them to the toads to hatch again.
Don't worry. We're done with that.
And how do you plan to get Bellissimo drunk? The madam said he drinks in his room and only comes downstairs when he has to.
I'm not saying I've got everything figured out yet, but I'll definitely come up with something before you get back.
Okay.
All right. I'll go and gather all those things.
Alright, I have a bassinet with a visor, but I need torches and some eggs. The grocer might... it's a baker. I don't know who's gonna have eggs. Or it's the grocer. Question is, which grocer?
God bless you, sir.
Greetings.
I apologize.
I also don't know where I'm gonna buy. Okay, you've got 4 eggs.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Where's another grocer? I don't know where I'm gonna find torches either.
Here, shoe repair. Repair while you wait. Don't mind the rain. I'll buy.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Alright, now torch.
A
Who's
fine day for some fine wares. Come.
Yeah, who's gonna sell me torches, I wonder?
What can you do, sir?
Quality goods.
Did you hear that Dirk Stally?
Probably a general merchant? I don't know what the general merchants, though. It's been a while since I've played. right here. Trader probably has one.
And is shagging Nars's old woman.
If you know it, then so does half the town. That goes to Councilman Nardo.
That city tournament.
Pay attention, you know there's thieves running rampant around here. Greetings. Good to see you, lad.
Do you sell torches, lady? Only one? My goodness, that's not nearly enough.
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
I am a noble sir indeed. Alright, we need to find some
I'd
more.
sooner see hell freeze over.
These guys. Where's another one? Show me another one. Here's one back here. I probably better buy 4 torches because I don't want to give them one my only torch, because then I'll be screwed trying to run around town at night.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Christ, pardon me. Guten
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
What can I say?
Nice gentle rain to wash all the horse shit down river. Down and slightly to the left, sir.
I brought the things for the devil costume.
Oh, you know what though? I bet I don't want to give him my bassinet. I hope it doesn't ruin my bassinet.
Yes, this will do. Come on, let's get to it. Well, that's that. What do you think?
Well, I didn't much believe in it, but even I'd shit myself with fright from it.
Shame I won't see the look on Bellissimo's face. Right, take all this and get going. We've got a lot to do. First, you need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths. Then, when he's sleeping in the garden, you'll decorate the place a bit, light the torches, and then Bellissimo will know hell on earth.
How do I get Bellissimo drunk enough to end up in the garden?
Beatrice said he goes there when he gets thrown out of the baths, right? That's exactly what you need to arrange. Sneak into his room and take all his booze. Then, when he goes down for a drink and gets a little tipsy, you sit with him. After that, keep pouring it down him until he causes a scene and gets thrown out. But be careful not to pass out before he does, and make sure to wait until he's a bit merry, so he doesn't catch on to you.
How do I turn Bellissimo's garden into hell?
I'll help you with that, if you like. While you're getting Bellissimo drunk, I'll paint a devil on the wall and smoke up the place with sulfur. Then you just need to light the torches you've gathered and dress up in that costume.
Do you really think Bellissimo will fall for it?
Don't worry. The garden will be dark. He'll be drunk, and you'll look like the Prince of Hell. That's bound to rattle his guilty conscience.
Wow.
Just talk about
It's a lot of
sin
work, man.
and how you've come to take him to hell because his time has come. And don't do any silly antics like boo-boo.
And why did you need the eggs?
I'll have them for breakfast.
You're a right cunt. All right. Let's get it over with.
Now I think
Chin
he did
up.
take my
The
he
Prince
did
of
take
Hell
my
can't be a
primary
crybaby.
helmet. So I don't think I can wear my primary helmet anymore. Yeah, he took it. No! I do have the murderer's painted helmet, though. Well, poodoo. I'll have to go buy another helmet. I shouldn't need it at the moment because we're just doing quests. Do, 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 do. JK in the house.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I feel like Gimli trying to jump over a wall right now. Shit, I'm not supposed to be in here. My bad.
So you're just wandering in.
Yes, I am. My bad.
Apparently, the city council.
Trying to find my. I wasn't paying attention to the map. I'm just running around. Apparently, these are not the ways to go.
No fucking good at all.
I apologize.
I didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single profit.
I'm sorry.
The customers have been singing your praises recently. I do the best I can. I'm glad to hear it.
Lousy Mary.
Well, when I wash their hair, I give them a head and neck massage as well, and I give their backs a proper kneading. All the girls do that. There must be something else. And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them, and then it's like I've got nothing on at all. And then I look all downcast and say I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet. I knew it would be something like that.
That's good. That is. All right, let's. We're gonna need to do an exit save here because we're about to do some snaking. Oh, I dinged too. I wonder if I have some stat points I can spend. I don't need a priest around right now. He might touch me inappropriately while I'm thinking about the bath maids. It's not that kind of game, kids. Oh, I do have an agility stat point I can spend. Speaking of hands, strong hand. We have his dominant hand. It's a strong hand. I should totally do another exit save now because I just spent all those points. Alright. I didn't realize I had all those stat points to spend. I may need to wait until nighttime. We're gonna...
Look, this has got to stop. What have I done now?
I thought we had to go up again. Hang on. I got a new perk point, baby. Nope, hang on, the wrong way. What's up? Oh. Shit, somebody heard me. Shit. That's what I quick saved for. I might need to wait for nighttime. Well, I haven't found any alcohol yet. Oh, somebody's downstairs closing doors. Do I need to get in the chest? Oh, I'm gonna break this lock. Now I gotta get out of here without getting caught. Shit, I don't know which door gets me out of here. That one right there.
Did anyone find a kerchief here?
Not that I know of.
It was a gift.
Okay.
I must have left it here yesterday.
I told you.
So that is that step.
One of the girls who taken it.
What's the next step to this quest? I Should probably eat some food.
Thieves. Anyway,
Okay.
everyone's got red kerchiefs these days.
Get Bellissimo drunk in the evening. Tavern at the Baths.
I never said it was red.
And I have to outdrink him.
Now that you mention, maybe I did see it somewhere. Have a seat. I'll go.
I
take a
should
look.
probably go back to my room and sleep it off because I need to get some rest anyway. Because it's only noon, I can sleep for 8 hours.
Careful.
Greetings to you too.
Mein Gott, wo liegt das Problem?
Okay.
So why not her?
Is it not marked on the quest journal map anymore? Gosh darn it, where's it at? Right here? This was the bathhouse, right? Somewhere down in here. I don't know why it's not marked on the quest tracker anymore.
You have a kind master, huh? Cruelty and wickedness! You may... Oh, excuse me.
You're always welcome, Harvey.
Wait! Don't move! Surrender now!
What are you talking about? Why is he chasing me?
I said surrender!
Easy now.
What's up?
I surrender.
Ah, here you are. You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have. And I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
What things? I hope it's not the liquor.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
No, they took the schnapps. Damn it. I wonder if I could still complete the quest if they took the schnapps.
Excuse me.
So I have to try to get this guy drunk. I gotta find him first.
No, I'm not. And give something to the church for my father's rescue.
Oh, he might be... Let me check the quest tracker. That might be him right there because there is an icon above me.
Have you got any ideas? Well,
So I wonder if I just have to wait like an hour for him to come downstairs.
And then maybe something more.
There he is.
Greetings. Care to have a drink with me?
Indeed, friend. Booze is my middle name. But hey, you look kind of familiar. Haven't we met somewhere? No, wait. Maybe somewhere else, right?
No, I just have one of those familiar faces.
One of those familiar faces.
Come on. Drink before it gets warm.
You're right. What should we toast to?
To God's grace.
And to always being able to buy it so cheap.
I hope I don't get too drunk here. Like I don't have alcohol tolerance.
Oh yeah. God will have to turn a blind eye to me. A good Christian lives differently.
Women, booze, gambling and brawls, eh?
Oh, that was before. But when beer started slipping into liquor, gambling into debts, and women into one oddly tempting hole in a fence,
Wow.
I realized I needed to change my ways.
Wow, sir.
But never mind that. What should we toast to now?
Wow. I don't know that I've ever heard of that before. A tempting hole in a fence post. Hole in a post. That's I wonder if you get splinters from that, sir. Maybe that's why you're in such a grumpy mood all the time, sir.
The truth. The only path to freedom.
Well, to be honest, I don't really tell the truth much. I mean, Christ, this beer is strong. And that's the truth. What was I saying? Oh, right. Out with the truth. Out of my life. I don't know about you, but I'm still thirsty. Let's have another one, eh? One for the other leg.
We already did one for the other leg.
Ah, bollocks.
See? We haven't done that toast yet.
Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna try to pour out the beer. You guys are saying my mic's low? Shouldn't be. Filters are still on. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, all my filters are on and everything else. It should be the normal, what it is every single day.
So.
Could be the mic's position. I mean, I'm watching the gain filter right now, and I'm in the yellow. So either maybe I'm just talking quiet in certain portions, but like I'm watching it right now and it's in the yellow, which means that according to Streamlabs
By
and my
the way, do you know why the beer here is so
sound
damn
mixer
good?
thingy.
It's got a certain secret ingredient.
Oh? What? What's that?
Beatrice always buys a big barrel, pours out half, and then... And then
what?
Then all the girls here take turns bathing in it, one after the other. Hey, I'm feeling a bit odd. Maybe I'll just lay down under this table, what do you say? Don't throw up on me down there, alright?
What? Under the table? Are you supposed to get kicked out so you go to the garden? I mean, that is... Oh, damn. Just under the table.
Listen, friend. Do you also suddenly have really wet hose?
Then I'll have
The
a sip of
ground
you.
keeps getting closer.
Christ! Pardon me.
Damn it.
Let's drink.
The idiot passed out. What now? Oh, well. Nothing else for it. I'll have to carry him to the garden.
I'll give you... What's the meaning of this? What happened? Put him down or I'll call the guards. Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
Alright, I don't actually know where I need to go. I need to pay attention here. Oh my god, who farted? Do I have to, like... Can I not open the door when I'm carrying him? Apparently not. It did sound a little juicy.
Sleep sweetly, Bellissimo. Your awakening won't be so pleasant.
Look at the devil on the side of the wall. Oh my goodness.
What the hell is all this racket? If I get you, I'll... Oh, fuck.
Bellissimo, I have come for you.
For me? But that's... Who are you and what do you want?
I have many titles and names. I am the ruler of the corrupted and the damned. And you are coming with me. Straight to hell.
But wait, there must be some mistake. There are no corrupted souls here. I'm a good man. And more importantly, a good Christian. Maybe you've just lost your way, huh? Try the hole.
What?
That's a tavern. You'll find more sinners there than you can shake a stick at. I'm an honest old man, I swear. That is, an honest man in his prime.
Tell me, is it honest to lie with harlots? And even with another man's wife?
But that was just once. Maybe twice at most. And if you mean the baker's wife, that wasn't my fault. I honestly thought I was kneading dough. I didn't notice she was leaning over the trough.
I didn't notice. I didn't notice. Oh my goodness.
Is an honest man someone who drowns himself in booze every day?
Booze? Me? That's just bad digestion. No matter what I drink, it all ferments in my stomach. That's how I've always been. And it's the same with food. Honestly, no matter what I eat, I always throw up tripe soup.
And all the lying? Do you think that's honest too?
It's tough, Lord of Hell. I'm not really well learned. How am I supposed to always tell the truth when half the time I don't even know what it is? Sometimes things just slip out.
Enough! 3 answers. 3 lies you've given.
3 lies? Oh, dear Lord. Lord of Darkness, have mercy on my vessel. My vessel of sin. I haven't done anything that wicked. Certainly, I've had a few drinks and made up a story or two, but who hasn't? I don't have any truly big sins.
Nothing big, you say? And what about betraying a friend? For the likes of you, we have a special place in hell. We'll flay you alive and boil you in your own blood.
Ah, how do you know about that? It was so long ago, and yes, it was a big sin, I admit that. But I've repented now. That's got to count for something, doesn't it?
You call that repentance? Having a mass said in exchange for a painting? That's just greed and avarice.
Please, Lord of Hell, give me one more chance. Just one. Tell me what to do, and I'll promise I'll make it amends.
Very well. If you leave immediately on foot for Rome, never looking back, praying 3 Hail Marys in every town along the way, and finally asking the Holy Father for forgiveness, I'll spare you.
I swear, I promise by all that's holy, I'll pack up first thing in the morning.
Did you not hear me? I said immediately.
Right now? But it's so dark.
As dark as your soul, bullshitimo. Shall I tear it to shreds?
No, please. That won't be necessary. If now,
Oh,
then
that's
now.
great.
Thank you, Lord of Hell. I promise I'll do everything just as you said.
Am I wearing the helmet right now? That's amazing. If I had to guess, this just screwed up my armor sets, but we'll see. Or at least my primary armor set. I'm gonna finish the quest and see if it changes back, or if I'm gonna have to reset up everything again.
Good morning to you, Henry. Christ, you startled me. I thought they'd come to get me.
Congratulations, my friend. You just landed yourself a very important job for the Sedlets Monastery.
What? So, Bellissimo...
Well, for some unknown reason, he decided to walk all the way to Rome to beg the Holy Father for forgiveness.
Ha ha! You really pulled it off, Henry. Or should I say, Lord of the Underworld? Finally. Soon it'll all come together, Voiter. You'll see.
Oh.
I'd really like to know about your past. After Burkhard, the Basilisks, and Bellissimo, I'm a bit worried what else could be in store for me.
I'm sorry you feel that way. And you're right. You've done so much for me. You deserve some real answers.
Go on then.
It's just that... You have to understand, there are things I haven't spoken to anyone about in quite some time. And some I've never spoken about. But I have an idea. To the northeast of Malishov, among the trees, is a small, abandoned dugout. It's not hard to find. It's close to the road.
Okay.
Go there and take a good look around. When you're finished, come back and we can talk about what you saw.
So, you're sending me on another errand?
No. I just want you to see some things before we talk about them. It will be easier for me that way.
Okay.
All right, I'll go there. But if there's another odd surprise waiting for me there, I'll show you. Can I still help you with something? Or do you already have everything you need for your opus magnum?
No, a helping hand is always welcome. I need to wrap up all the commissions I've started, and I can't manage it on my own. Lately, I've been painting maybe too much. The last ones were a signboard for the armorer, and decorations for the fortress in Pshitoki. But I haven't been paid for either yet.
Okay.
So you want me to go and collect the coin? With a beggar's sack in one hand, and a hammer to break some bones in the other?
It won't be that wild. I'll take care of the armorer myself. But if you could go to Pshitoki instead of me, I'd be very grateful.
Okay.
It's a bit more complicated there.
How so?
The bailiff there promised me a precious stone as payment for the decorations. Lapis lazuli, from which the most beautiful blue under the sun can be made. But then he changed his mind and wanted to pay me in groschen, which I naturally refused. I want that stone.
Okay.
Why did the bailiff change his mind about the gem?
Oh, he started telling me it's his lucky talisman and that he'll still need it. He's building a fortress for the gentry there and he's expecting an inspection or something.
And are you sure the bailiff actually has this gem? He might just be trying to string you along.
I've seen it. Well, just for a moment. He doesn't trust anyone with something like that and keeps it in his pocket. But he's definitely got it.
We'll have to pick his pocket, I wonder.
And how do you imagine I'll get the gem off the bailiff, if he wouldn't give it to you?
But you, Henry, are a man of many talents, aren't you? You'll think of something. To start with, it wouldn't hurt to just have a word with him.
Okay.
All right. I'll try to get that gem from the bailiff.
Excellent. Meanwhile, I'll collect payment from the armorer. Thank you, Henry. And if the bailiff happens to kick you out, you could always explain the importance of my work in a different way.
So this counts as a
There's
side
a coat
quest.
of arms on my fresco, and beneath it is a painted ribbon. You could add a fine ancestral motto for the lords of Pshitoki.
What?
Something like saying they don't pay their debts.
Uh-huh. Now that'd cause him a proper scandal.
Yeah, the entire DLC is centered
All
around
right.
this guy.
If I can't come to terms with the bailiff, I'll try that instead.
Okay, now the first thing I have to do, because this is the one complaint I have about this game, and it did it again, is it screwed up my armor. My primary armor set got screwed up. Actually, not even my primary. It looks like my secondary set got screwed up, which is my charisma set, which sucks. So I have to fix this now. But I could totally wear this helmet now. I'm just gonna leave it on. That was my original helmet, and now it looks ridiculous, but it still has all the stats. I'm gonna leave it on. Okay, however, I do have to reset up my entire fucking charisma set now, which sucks. Alright. Hunting cap, yes. Noble's hood, yes. Okay. Like, why am I wearing all of this stuff? Where did this all come from? Like, why am I wearing pickpocket shoes with this? Excuse me. Okay, so I think that should be good. Okay, now I gotta set up the armor, or the weapons again. Dueling longsword, yes. Elm longbow, yes. Piercing arrows, yes. Did it unequipped my dagger? No, my dagger's still equipped, so I think we're okay. Oh, but I do need some arrows here. With that helmet, oh my goodness. Have I done an early thoughts video around the DLC yet? No, I did not yet. I'll do it today after I finish. I had to go to the vet yesterday afternoon with Chris and didn't get a chance to record my other video. That helmet is, oh my god, glorious. Where was photo mode? Didn't they change the photo mode somewhere else now? There it is. That helmet is amazing.
That's a good one.
Okay. That's a long way away in Chitoki. Okay, the question is, do I have... Alright, well, we'll see when we go there. Do, 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 do.
My humble respect.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings. Pardon me.
Jesus Christ, be praised.
Hasn't the bailiff already told us enough?
Perhaps too much.
Hello, sir.
A good day to you. What brings you here?
Some time ago, Master Voiter painted one of the halls here at the fortress.
That's true enough. So what?
Oh, the fortress is painted, but the promised reward is nowhere
The
to be seen.
floppiness of that helmet is amazing.
I'll come for it.
Oh, I see. And leave me be. I've got bigger worries. I offered him a heap of groschen, but he wouldn't have it. So he can stuff it.
Voiter said that for his work, you promised him something else. He says you've got some expensive stone. Lapis? Lazuli? They use it to make blue pigment.
Well, I do have it. But I offered him a better reward.
Contract is a contract,
I
bitch.
need that gemstone more than he does.
Why do you need that gemstone so badly?
It brings me luck, and I need that now. After Lady Anna of Volstein died, her acquaintance arrived here to oversee the fortress construction. Her name's Adela of Minishek, and I need to impress her. The construction, it's not going as well as expected. The Master Fabian says otherwise. Plus, I think I might have a chance with Lady Adela. If you understand me, as one man to another.
I'm not even going to be given the option to be like, dude, a contract is a contract.
So how about making an impression on Lady Adela in another way? After all, a noble woman like her must have plenty of precious stones of her own.
That's probably true. Adela is always with that guard of hers, Yedlichka. Or by day, she sits outside under the willow watching the construction.
See? Then forget about some luck hidden in a magic stone and make some grand gesture.
Well, I could have something written on the wall. You're from that painter, aren't you? Do you know how to write?
I do, but I know how you are with payment. I think I should write what a pinch purse you are instead.
Oh, wait, I've got an idea. I'll dazzle Adela with my chivalry.
Listen, this is getting a bit out of hand. What if you just gave me that stone?
I will, but only if you help me. I swear by all the saints.
I don't trust this guy at all.
And how exactly do you
Just
imagine?
knock him out and take the
We'll
stone.
do it like this. When
Well, he is the
Lady
bailiff.
Adela is sitting under the willow again, watching the construction, you'll join her and seriously insult her. Then I'll just happen to walk by, see it, challenge you to a duel, and beat you in front of her. Good impression guaranteed.
So we're going to have a duel in front of her? And it never crossed your mind that maybe I'm a better swordsman than you?
Well, then you'd better make sure you aren't. If you want that gemstone.
Have you lost your mind? Are you going to put on a show for her?
Well, why not? Will you help me then?
I did not save before I got here. So I'm going to say yes, but then I'm going to try to rob him.
All right. Let's do it your way.
Really? I mean, great. I'll get my armor and sword ready. You wait until Adela sits under the willow, outside in front of the fortress near the bridge. That's where you'll insult her. She's usually there most of the day, but definitely at noon.
I understand. So, be ready.
We meet again.
Alright, the problem is he's going to have a guard with him the whole time.
I'm sorry.
There's no way I'm going to be able to pick his pocket like this. Probably.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out? Sure, but where could I find
But I'm going to follow him just to see.
Oh, please. People are always
And I might just need to wait till nighttime and we just steal it from him that way. There's no guards nearby. I could possibly get away with it here. Well, once these guys.
What are you skulking around for, you crook?
I haven't done this in a while.
Don't you feel like something's missing here? Check it in the papers.
I didn't bring the papers with me.
Shit.
Why not?
I remember it all.
Oh, no, no. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
20 hens, 4 geese, 4 cows.
I don't remember
8
how to do
goats,
this.
5 horses, 12 roods of land. And now, repeat it to me.
12 hens, 4 cows.
I haven't pickpocketed
4
in a while.
goats,
I don't remember how to do
a
this.
few horses and 12 roofs.
8, 9, 10. There's the lapis lazuli. Take it and get back out now. Oh, I got it. Fuck you and your stupid task.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Alright, let's get out of here. Pays to have leveled up your lockpicking. I just didn't remember how to lockpick. It had been a while since I've done that. That simplified my life right there. Ignore your stupid side quests. Just gonna rob it. Yeah, I forgot how to do it, Jabrom. It's been a few months since I played. Okay. In the end, I prevailed.
Whoa, whoa. managed to get that gemstone from the bailiff. Here you are.
What? Oh, glad to hear it. How did you pull that off?
An artist should keep his secrets, right?
He should. At least while he still can.
Is something the matter? You seem a bit off.
What? Me? Oh, no. And thank you, Henry. I did manage to sort something out with the armorer, though only halfway. He had no groschen, so he paid me with a cuirass. I've already sketched it, in case I ever paint a knight, but otherwise it's no use to me. You know, take it for all your effort.
Wow. Thank you.
But now, back to work. Quickly before... Oh dear.
How's that grand piece of yours coming along?
How? I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like... No. That's Henry.
He's totally got schizophrenia.
Yeah, of course I'm Henry. Are you sure you're all right?
Be quiet.
Come on. What's wrong?
Yeah. I'm painting, aren't I?
What the... Voiter, hey! Do you even see me?
What? Oh.
Yeah, he's having
sorry.
psychotic episodes.
Do you think we could have a talk? It's important. Actually, it's something I've never told anyone about.
Go on then. What's the matter?
The thing is... Damn! How do I start? You've got to know me a bit by now, and even though you've seen once or twice what an odd fellow I am, you're still here. So, maybe I can confide in you about one thing. Remember how I told you at Velez's shrine that the place spoke to me? And that in my head, I keep hearing, Burkhard must die? Well, I meant that more seriously than you might think. I know how I must sound saying all this, but sometimes I really feel as though someone's talking to me, whispering and telling me what to paint. And other times, it's screaming so loud, it bursts my ears. I'm not sure how to explain it better, any more than I could tell a blind person what the color green looks like. But lately, ever since I heard Burkhard was in the Trotsky region, well, I'm just scared.
Yeah.
Scared stiff of that endless shrieking, tearing my mind apart.
Yeah, it's total psychosis.
Can nothing be done about it?
I was hoping that now Burkhard's dead, it would all just go away. But no, that damn screaming is only getting louder and louder.
That's not good.
Couldn't it all be something like a sign from God? Plenty of people have heard voices, haven't they? The Lord spoke to Moses through a burning bush. And what about Abraham? God spoke to him too.
You're right there, friend. But my voice sounds different. We all know stories of people the Lord spoke to. But I'm afraid it's someone else who's speaking to me. Someone from down below.
And could I help you with that in some way?
Maybe you could. At least for a while. I once told a herbalist I was having nightmares, and he brewed me a vile concoction. When I drink it regularly, and say an Our Father at the same time, it helps me quite a bit. Only now I've run out, and I've neither the time nor the energy to brew more.
Well, sir, I am an alchemist.
I thought I had enough left to finish the painting.
Although I haven't done alchemy in
needed,
a few months.
But I miscalculated.
Okay.
Wouldn't you rather I brew you something I already know how to make? Maybe a decoction of lemon balm and oregano. Used in the right proportions, it can calm a person nicely. And if I add nettles, you'll also sleep better.
I bow to your knowledge, but I'm afraid ordinary herbs aren't enough for my troubles.
So I can run off and get your medicine from the herbalist, right?
He could be anywhere by now. He wasn't the most honest man. That's why I didn't just buy the concoction from him back then, but the recipe as well.
Couldn't you take it to some apothecary and have a new batch brewed?
Not in these parts. I spent years building a good reputation here. I don't want folk knowing about this. Understand, my problem isn't a sore leg. I can't keep going to any random sawbones.
All right. I'll brew that remedy of yours. Or at least have a go.
Don't worry. The hardest part is finding all the ingredients. Getting mandrake roots and a river pearl was always a struggle for me. And I don't have the strength for it now. But luckily, you only need one of each. Then you add 2 handfuls of ordinary sage, boil it in some vinegary wine, and it's done.
Okay. I have the sage.
Mandrake? What's that?
It's a very strange root. It looks quite like a tiny, chubby man, but it's no laughing matter. It mostly grows in graveyards.
Okay.
Try asking the local gravedigger about it. His name's František.
Okay.
What about the river pearl? Don't tell me you expect me to pinch some wealthy townswoman's necklace.
I wouldn't advise that. Often they're fake. Better go straight to the source. Pearl mussels. They're a kind of clam. There used to be plenty of them in a spot in the stream above Denmark. If you set out from Kuttenberg going south along the stream, you'll come across it. You'll recognize it because there are trees growing in the middle of the stream.
Okay.
But be careful. Pearls are valuable. And that place isn't exactly a secret. There's a good chance you won't be the only one hunting there.
All right. I'll manage somehow. Try to get some rest while I fetch that mandrake brew for you.
Henry, I don't even deserve you. Thank you.
Okay. So the question is, does that count as a main quest or a side quest? Did it get rid of the other main quest I had? Because I had another quest for him to go like look at an old. Aha. Yeah, see, this moved this to like a side quest now. Or maybe it's just no longer green because I wasn't tracking it. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's do this one first. Because this supposedly will give you some more clues about who he was and so on and so forth. Okay, Malishov. Oh, I have to go outside to fast travel. Is that Willem Dafoe? What? Alright, I should be able to just ride southeast out of town. Like so.
Hey!
Out of the way, Peck!
A pervert. Gah! Quick!
Alright, I think I see a building up ahead. I wonder if this is going to be it. Nope, that's not it. Something further down the road.
Is this where Voiter wanted me to go? But there's someone living here. I suppose I'll ask if he knows anything.
Hello, sir.
Hey, what are you looking at? Get out of here, or I'll show you.
Easy. I don't want any trouble. I just wanted to ask you something.
Well, I ain't gonna answer. I'll beat you like a dog.
I'll show you.
Damn it, I was on my bow and not my sword.
I'm all yours.
Fuck you! Mercy, leave me be!
Well, have you calmed down?
Please, don't kill me!
I won't kill you, but I want you to answer a few of my questions. Why did you attack me?
I don't want nobody here. People are nothing but problems and pain.
What do you mean?
Don't look, Libor. Just don't look.
Also has mental problems.
Who's Libor? What are you talking about?
Wolves! Get away from him, you beasts! Libor! Libor, get up and get the shovel. We can't just leave him here like this.
Leave who? Damn it, man. What are you babbling about?
Is it you? My friend! I can hardly recognize you.
Wait, do we know each other?
How long has it been? A year? 2? Do you still talk to Voiter?
Voiter? The painter? You know him?
No, that's not possible. Voiter is dead. He can't talk to nobody now.
No. Voiter is alive and well. He's the one who sent me here.
I don't know how to tell you, but Voiter, they killed him.
I see. So, who killed him?
Burkhard.
Burkhard?
They left him in the forest. Beaten, broken, and then... the wolves found him. Where am I? Who are you? Hey, are you deaf, lad? Who are you and what do you want? I don't want no peeping toms around here.
My name is Henry. Voiter sent me here. Do you know him?
Aye, of course. You're here for the sword, aren't you?
What? What sword?
This one, of course. It's broken, I know, but maybe it could be fixed. Here, take it. And tell him I reckon I'll never be a real knight.
Wait, why don't you want the sword?
All it does is make me all confused. Besides, it suits you a lot better. Please, take it.
Okay.
Very well. I'll take it. Maybe it really could be reforged with a bit of elbow grease. I suppose I'll take a look around then. This doesn't seem particularly healthy.
Mm-hmm.
This must have been a nice wagon. Now it looks like someone dropped it off a cliff. The dugout itself looks rather ordinary. Maybe there'll be something interesting inside.
Why is there a wolf heart on a plate?
This is a bit odd. I reckon it wasn't here 20 years ago.
Interesting. Alright, where'd my horse go? Alright, I'll be right back. All right, breakfast is being sorted. I had to go say hi to all my kitty cats. Make the rounds. I'm getting duck eggs this morning for breakfast. Because now we're getting surplus of duck eggs now. Never had duck eggs my whole life. About to have some for the first time today. With some nice crunchy bacon.
Hey, you nearly ran into me.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't think we've named the new duck yet. I think we're just gonna start calling her Cappuccino because she's brown. I think that's what Chris said the other day. All the babies aren't getting names yet.
Mentioned.
Not yet.
And?
There's like 15 of those
What
little
did you
shits running
see?
around, so they don't get names yet.
Well, it wasn't as abandoned as you said it was. There's some sort of madman living there.
What? A madman? That's strange. Unless... No, that's impossible. Did you talk to him? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just lunged at me and tried to kill me. Eventually he calmed down, but then he started spouting nonsense. Like he didn't even notice I was there. He mentioned you, someone called Libor, and Burkhard. He said Burkhard killed you. That Voiter is dead.
And now you're worried you've been talking to a dead man this whole time, eh? Really? Sounds like a coincidence. I'm sure Burkhard has killed many Voiters.
That's a bit too many coincidences for my taste. Are you sure you don't have something to tell me? Go on. You know you can trust me.
You see, that dugout, we always used to meet up there, me and my two friends. Libor, who it seems you've met, and Voiter.
Wait, so you're not Voiter?
I am, but I wasn't always. I only started calling myself that after Voiter died.
So what's your real name?
I told you. Voiticus ex Aridus.
You said it's the same thing, just in Latin. Besides, you're Czech as can be.
Very well. Originally it was, I don't seem to recall. My God. I haven't used my name in so long, I can't remember it anymore.
And this real Voiter, he was your friend, right?
Aye. Though I wasn't much of a good friend to him. Everything that happened, it was my fault. They killed him because of me.
Oh no, some of those ducks will definitely end up as food. Just like when we have a surplus of male chickens, they end up as food as well. Right now we only have 2 roosters. Our hens stopped brooding. Like they were brooding for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden, Chris thinks it's because she clipped the wings of the ones in the back. They were jumping over the fence, getting into the woods. So she clipped their wings, and once she clipped their wings, they stopped brooding. And she swears that it has something to do with that. So we haven't had any new chicklets running around for quite some time. It's not a big deal because the feed store, like every month, they sell they'll bring out a batch of chicken, little baby chicks, so you can buy those for like, I don't even remember. They're super cheap because that's how we got started. Was Chris bought like 30 of those things, and like 85-90% survive, and then out of those you cull the roosters to make stew, and then you keep the hens. And then they started brooding, so we've had our own that we've cycled through, but we always just get rid of the roosters and turn them into tacos. And if we're not mistaken, this batch of ducklings, I think it's 9. We think it's 9 males and 7 females or something like that. So, some of those males, all of those males, will probably get turned into delicious something. We'll probably end up selling 3 or 4 of them to neighbors and family members, and then we'll keep a few to turn into delicious dinners. They're all friends. They're great. They only have one bad day.
So you knew Libor lives in the dugout? That's why you sent me there?
No. I really thought it was abandoned. The last I heard of Libor was that he ran away from home. I thought I'd never see him again, and I can't say that bothered me. After they killed Voiter, I couldn't look him in the eye.
Why do you blame yourself for Voiter's death?
Because it was my fault. If I had been there for him when he needed me, I may as well have chased him into Burkhard's grasp myself.
What do you mean?
Well, just like in the Trotsky region, Burkhard gathered a band of lads around him, and Voiter was one of them. And me and Libor didn't like it. So we tried to convince him to stop. Only Burkhard found out.
Ducks don't pay for drinks at the pub or lend you money.
He made an example out of Voiter for anyone who'd think to betray him.
So the thing with Burkhard was purely revenge?
You could say that. I've been fighting it for so long. But when I found out at Trotsky he was nearby, I couldn't hold back any longer.
What did you want me to see in the dugout?
Nothing specific. Just the place itself. I used to spend time there with my friends when we were lads. We liked it there. And deaf Ludwig let us play there as much as we wanted. I spent whole days up on the roof, just admiring the surroundings and drawing. That is, until I fell through it.
So you weren't going to tell me about Libor and Voiter?
I wanted to, but I didn't even know how to start. I suppose I was hoping if you see the place, it would help me somehow. And in the end, it did.
That's enough for now. We can come back to it later.
To tell you the truth, since we got all the way here, I have another favor to ask. Another one, I know.
Go on then. What is it?
You see, I'd be truly grateful if you could visit Voiter's grave and say a prayer for him. I reckon nobody's done that in years. I know I haven't.
Why don't you put the brushes down and come with me?
All the way there? No, I'm afraid not. At least not now. To be perfectly honest, one of the reasons I'm sending you there is so you can tell me how it looks before I work up the courage to go there myself.
Where can I find the grave?
Unfortunately, it's not exactly close. It's not even consecrated. Me and Libor had to bury him ourselves.
This is making more sense now,
Must
too.
have been really hard.
It was.
Severely traumatic
so
event
long
that
ago
warped
now.
his mind
know,
and made him
We
crazy.
really do have a lot
Probably
in
already had
common.
mental issues when he was a kid.
I
That's a very
buried
interesting
my parents. And
subject
you-
matter to
And
talk
you never
about
stop thinking about
in a
it.
medieval perspective
once
because
you
there
make
were
your peace
no
with it.
medications back then. We didn't know how to deal with those types of psychoses, etc.
Wait, you still haven't told me where the grave is.
Ah, right. How can I... When we were lads, we found this tree near Messales. It had 3 trunks. There was 3 of us. You know me. I thought it was a sign. And that's where we buried Voita.
A tree with 3 trunks near Messales. I'll be searching for that for a month. I need some better directions, Voita. Wait, should I even call you that anymore?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer if you did. Most people call me Voita, so you'd look like a madman calling me anything else.
I still find it rather strange you took your dead friend's name.
I know, but I just had to do it. So that his legacy lives on with every work I create.
Wait, we were talking about the grave.
How would I describe it? When you get to the center of Messales, then follow the stream towards Shramek's barn. Then... hold on, I'm trying to make a mental picture of the surroundings. It was somewhere past Shramek's pen, behind his barn. Just follow the cow pen all the way back towards the forest. And once you're past it, take a sharp left. Wait, no, right. And then all the way to the forest. Then you'll see the tree.
Is that as specific as you can get?
I'm afraid so. I haven't been there in over 20 years.
All right, I'll go there.
Right? My brand new helmet. I am. I am the man who knocks.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Let it go.
Come to your
or there'll be
senses, yeah?
trouble. Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I apologise.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna take some of your tasty stew.
Don't even ask. That bad, is it? The last time we visited, she didn't even recognize us. She must be well over...
Oh, this is a 10%er or whatever.
She'll be 76 this autumn. At least I hope so. She'll outlive us all.
Yeah.
You'll see. I'll pray for her this evening. That's kind of you.
I'm at your service, sir.
Lentils. Probably it's equidistant from all these places. It's probably quickest to ride to Belani and then we can go from there. Avoid him. Oh no, we're going to have a fight.
Who's that? We'll see. Hey, you...
You're mine! I thought we were fighting fair, arsehole. You want to fight it out with blades? Yeah. Go fuck yourself!
Who are you, and how are you avoiding my attacks? I don't know who you are or why you're attacking me. Why you guys attacked me. Jarta the Great? You don't look so great to me, buddy. Yeah, it's kind of strange how I don't know why they decided to attack me. Couple unarmed dudes being silly. I don't know what that was all about. It was probably supposed to be some like fist fight encounter where I fought them fairly and then they were like, "No, wait, we just wanted to fight. Please don't kill us." And too bad. That's what you get for scaring a man on a horse with a sword. Alright, we need to ride out of town. Looks like to the southwest. I have prevailed. This makes me want to go play Red Dead Redemption again. Oh no. Run. Oh no, these are just merchants. Never mind. Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Quick.
Thought those were bandits for a minute. Totally go for another Red Dead Redemption playthrough. 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. Not gonna do it though, we got other things to do.
Quick!
Don't know what that's all about. Don't need to know what that's all about. Ride on.
From here, I should follow the stream towards the barn. Finding a stream in this brush will be a challenge.
Uh-oh. Got wild dogs. Good. Something about a stream. Follow the stream.
hope this is Shramek's barn, because there's nobody to ask. Where did he say to go next? There should be a fence past the barn.
Yep, there's the fence. So go all the way to the end, I think is what he said, and then take a sharp left or a sharp right. He wasn't sure which. Because he said left, and then you know, I meant sharp right. We'll see. Pretty sure he said go to the end of the fence. Alright, that is the end of the fence. Well, a sharp right would lead me right over there. So, I guess go this way?
Here's where the fence ends.
Ah!
I'm supposed to take a hard right here. If Voita didn't mix up his directions, that is.
Yeah, a hard right would lead me back in that direction. While a left would lead me over there. Yeah, that's like... The question is, like, if I followed the fence line, would I have approached it from this angle? A hard right would be over here. Because otherwise, if I followed the fence, like, around, like I just did, a hard right would lead me back into the field. So I'm going to go this way and see what I see. I'm looking for a tree with 3... That looks like a tree with 3. Yep.
This must be the tree. The grave must be somewhere nearby.
I wonder if they would have placed a stone on it or something. He didn't tell me. How big is the area I'm searching in? Not that big. Oh!
My God. It's clear nobody has been here in years. It looks terrible. If I really want to honor Voita's memory, I should clean the place up first. Pull the weeds, clear the debris, clean the gravestone.
Oh, I could do that.
R, V, and L. Ooh. If V stands for Voita and L for Libor, that means...
Carefully clean the grave, pulling weeds, clearing branches and stones. You make sure it's nice and tidy.
Heavenly Father, I know no one's been here in a while, but please see that Voita's soul rests in peace. And please help the painter, whatever his name may be. Whatever he did, he surely regrets it. Only you know what happened back then. But surely it wasn't so bad Voita's soul wouldn't deserve redemption. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
All right. Okay.
Good doggy.
Thank you.
Good boy.
So I've never had duck eggs before.
If you know it, then so does half the town. And that goes for Councilman Nars as well.
Good soul. Help out a poor
What are you
beggar.
talking about?
Think of your salvation.
So I got a couple of duck eggs fried on top of toast. And some nice crispy bacon.
But wait, didn't Dirk used to come to your place a lot too?
My mouth is watering right now.
Well, sure.
God be with you, my friend. All right.
My respects.
So, I went to see my brother
And?
to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drills
Oh,
all
that's
over
good,
himself,
man.
and he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
It's quite a
Does
bit
he
thicker
get it often?
Nearly
than a
all
chicken
the
egg
time.
yolk.
And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Let me
Nice
tell
crispy
you,
bacon.
I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
And a whole lot of trust.
What's up, James?
One and all. The tax will allow the city authorities.
Elegant.
Alright. Let's go back and talk to this guy.
I want to go back to what I saw at the dugout.
Change topic.
I want to go back to what I saw at the dugout.
Okay, why does he keep wanting to go back to the
I have
dugout?
to say, I expected a bit more. Place was a wreck.
I beg your pardon, my lord. I only hope you didn't contract gangrene or mites.
Very droll. I found an old wagon near the dugout. At least what was left of it.
Don't even remind me. Me and the lads borrowed it from Farmer Tokchek. Without his permission, of course. We used to drag it up the hill and ride it all the way down. That is, until we crashed it into a tree. And it ended up in pieces. Only old Tokchek started asking around about it. So we hid it under a tree near the dugout and pretended not to know anything.
I visited Voiter's grave. It was in a rough state, all overgrown and unkempt. But I tidied it up and said a prayer for his soul.
Thank you, Henry. And did you mention me as well?
Yes. I pray for you as well.
Thank you very much. I feel terrible for not going myself, but I promise I'll visit when the right time comes.
I noticed there were some initials carved into the tree. Was that the three of you's doing?
Carved initials? Right. I completely forgot. What initials were there?
R, V, and L. I assume V stands for Voiter and L for Libor. So R must be the first letter of your true name?
I suppose that makes sense.
So your real name is...
After all this time, I really can't remember. Strange how someone can forget something like that.
You've got
From
to
a
be
traumatic
joking.
event, yeah.
Just try using someone else's name for decades. I'll see if you still remember you used to be Henry.
Wait. How about Robert? Radan? Rupert? Or maybe Raphael?
Raphael. That would be a good name for a painter. But I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. I really don't know.
Radek? Radomir? Radislav?
I don't know, Henry, really. To tell you the truth, I don't even want to remember.
Well, I have to say,
Richard? No? Ach, yeah. All right. Let's just forget about the letters.
that's the first time I've ever had duck eggs. That was phenomenal. A lot thicker and creamier than chicken eggs.
Tell me more about Voiter and Libor.
Nothing but bad memories come to mind. We used to spend a lot of time together. But as we got
Nice
older,
crispy bacon.
it all started to fall apart. I devoted myself more and more to my painting. And Libor, as the son of a bailiff, dealt with his father.
Wait, Libor is the son of a bailiff?
Aye, but it doesn't matter much these days. His mother died shortly after he disappeared. And his father, who knows where he ended up.
Did Libor know you paint? He only shrugged his shoulders when I mentioned a painter.
To tell the truth, I never discussed it much with him. I'd shown Voita some sketches. But Libor, all he cared about were girls. Oh, and swords. He grew up at Rathouse. So he saw soldiers and knights differently than us paupers.
What about Voita? What was he like?
He didn't have anyone besides us. And then Burkhard showed up. Voita was never a saint. Sometimes he stole food, got in scraps here and there. But Burkhard changed him completely. Suddenly he didn't have time for us. And when we did meet up, he was always telling us how he robbed some traveler here or beat up some old woman there.
That's unfortunate.
But I still don't see how this is your fault.
I envy you then. You see, Voita wanted to spend time with us. He was always inviting us somewhere, but we, or I, rather, would hear none of it. All I cared about was my painting. And Voita was just wasting my time. We got in an awful argument over it once. We were both drunk then. Voita on schnapps, and me on my pride.
Pride is a dangerous drink, my friend.
How did the argument end?
I don't recall what all was said. You know how it is. You get in an argument with someone, and the next day, you can't remember what you said.
Unless you're my wife. But
I do remember one thing, though. I said, there's no room in my life for dirty, drunken thieves who blow smoke up Burkhard's arse.
That was delicious. Did you not eat any?
The next day I regretted it. So me and Libor decided to get rid of Burkhard. We wanted to tell Libor's pa about it. But before that, we went to talk to Voita, of course. We told him to pack up his things in Burkhard's camp and meet us at the tree. But when we got to him, he was just lying there. We had to chase off the wolves that were, well, Voita was in an awful state. Beaten to death with a helmet.
Gracias.
We chased off the wolves, but Libor was inconsolable and wouldn't stop crying. So I sent him to the village to get a shovel. While he was gone, I realized Voita was still breathing. He was in awful shape. He couldn't talk or move. Lord, have mercy on me. When Libor returned, I told him to give me his sword, but he said no, that we could still save him. We got in a terrible argument over it. In the end, it was Libor who put Voita out of his misery. Then we buried him. Not in hallowed ground, but still better than behind the cemetery wall.
You were bloody lucky. Burkhard could have killed you, too.
You know, in the end, I reckon Voita never betrayed us. But that didn't stop me from looking over my shoulder. All right. But now tell me, wasn't it all my fault?
We are each the author of our own destiny. Voita joined up with Burkhard, and it cost him his life. What's important is where your decisions lead you.
I hope you're right, Henry. I hope you're right.
I'll let you work.
All right. And Henry, thank you.
Okay. We're pretty close to here. Let's just run around the corner. I have to go outside. I have to take 2 steps out the door. I'm gonna go west and then south.
Greetings.
Good day to
I'm sorry.
Alright, can't get in that way. Where's my... Where's the charge cable?
That's good. But I'll need strong, brave men who can take up arms.
Oh, you sir. You sir. Stand and talk,
afternoon,
sir.
sir.
Greetings. I've heard you might have mandrake growing around here. Is that true?
Mandrake, eh? Maybe so. But first tell me, can you fight?
Fight? What's that got to do with anything?
A lot, let me tell you. So, do you know how to handle yourself or not?
Sure. I can fight. Once, back in a Scalit's tavern, I got a chair smashed over my head, and I stayed on my feet. Then 6 blokes jumped me and thrashed me, but I didn't cry.
Damn, that doesn't sound very encouraging. But what can be done? Maybe we'd at least scare them off if there's 2 of us.
Who are you trying to scare? What are you even talking about?
I need to teach a few people a proper lesson. If you help me, we can talk about that mandrake of yours. What do you say?
All right, out with it. What do you need help with?
There's a gang of thieving scoundrels skulking around here. They keep breaking into the mortuary, and I'm afraid they'll soon start disturbing the departed underground as well. And they're not even after valuables like normal thieves. These filthy swine cut off ears, yank out teeth, shear off hair, and once they even... No, I won't say that out loud.
Why exactly would they steal such things?
Why do you think? They sell them as amulets. No one's ever offered you a maiden spray to put under your pillow so you'll sleep better.
And how am I supposed to help?
How? Well, punch their faces in together, so next time they'll think twice about disturbing my dearly departed. I'm not about to bother the town guard with this, am I?
I see. And do you know where these thieves are?
No, but that doesn't matter. They come night after night, so if we lie in wait, they'll definitely show up.
All right then. We'll deal with your thieves. But I want the mandrake afterward. Got it?
If we pull it off, you'll get all the mandrake you can carry. Now come on, let's warm up a bit and wait for those wretches.
You're waiting 8 hours for the grave robbers. And meanwhile, you're warming up with the old funny man in the graveyard. I wonder what you're doing to warm up. I don't want to know. It's better if you don't know. I can't believe I'm still wearing this helmet.
Are you sure?
Jesus.
We've been here several times already.
Of course. What'll that old codger be doing here so late?
Cheeky bugger. Get ready, Henry. Just you wait! This old codger will give you a hiding now!
Leave him alone!
Let him happen!
You're no match for us.
Jesus, this guy won't stop.
I'm hit.
I'll beat you to a bloody
Shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard.
Alright, he gave up.
They're going to gut you. Yep. Ganging up on one man. Nice hit. That was fucking hell.
Hardly even hurt, eh?
Where's my mandrake root, you old fucker?
We gave them a good thrashing. That was something.
I'd say so. They won't be showing their faces again here anytime soon. Here, take this key to the chest where I keep the mandrake root. You've earned it. You'll find it in my cottage larder. It's right behind the mortuary, but the entrance is on the next street over.
God be with you, good sir.
Entrance is on the next street over. Okay. That's a wrap on that part. And now we got to go down here to Denmark. Wait until 7 in the morning. Alright, I need to run to the kitchen and grab a quick beverage because I am thirsty. I don't know if there's any coffee left or if there's some juice, but I'll be right back. Chris made another pot of coffee. So, we are gonna have another delicious, delicious cup of coffee after a nice crispy bacon and duck eggs. Alright, what am I looking for here? I don't remember. River pearls. Oh, I'm looking for mussels or something. The thing is I don't know if I'm gonna find them in the river or on like the river banks. Oh, he did say that there might be men trying to, like... There might be people trying to, like, because they're valuable. Alright, so... Sword is drawn. I'm not seeing anything yet. I don't know what I'm looking for, though, is the thing. I'm not seeing anything I can click on in the river. Definitely seeing some bad guys up ahead, though. And like an encampment.
Get out of here right now. Nice try, you whoreson.
Sorry.
I'll sort you out nicely.
Shit, there's a lot.
Take that, you shit. Bad luck.
What do you want?
Oh, don't I get shouts too? That's right. Master Strike for the win. I forgot all about the shouts. Alright, do you guys have the pearls I need? No. There it is. I will always take dried food when I find it. Alright, now there was an encampment over here somewhere. And there may be a chest with valuables. That is one impressive looking shield, maybe, or something. I'll take the blacksmith's kit. I'll take the groschen. I'll take the pearl. I'll take the savior schnapps. I will take the scapular. A blackened writing cuirass. I'm gonna take that just to see what it looks like. Yeah, we can drop that. Let's move to horse. Yeah. I mean, it's cool looking, but it's not as protective as the one I'm wearing. The Lord of Hell's helmet. Lord of Hell's garb. Move that to the horse. Why am I still carrying all that? Oh, the cuirass is actually better than what I'm wearing. And the one I just picked up. Stash it on the horse, I'm assuming. However, that did drop my charisma down a bit. Or maybe this is because I'm dirty. Oh, I bet it's the... Oh, hang on a second, though. I didn't think about that. The helmet might be giving me negative charisma. Where's my horse? I didn't even think about that. I get the max charisma from this one. Yeah, so move that to the horse. Move that to the horse. That to the horse. Still, why is my charisma down to 25 from 30? Hang on. I wasn't paying attention to my charisma when I moved stuff around, and now I'm like, no. No, it doesn't do anything. I wonder if it's because I'm dirty and bloodied or something. Alright. Well, we found that. Now we go back to talk to him. Why did it untrack the quest? Oh, because I need to brew the potion. I do not remember where there is an alchemy table. I know there's alchemists in town, but I don't remember if any of these guys have an alchemical table that I can use. Isn't there an alchemist around here somewhere? Cobbler. Forgot about my coffee. I don't remember who has an alchemy table that I can use around this place. Right here? Alchemy bench. Bingo.
You there! Halt! Come here!
Why is someone telling me to halt?
Isn't the village green?
me.
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition. What premonition? I've got a barrel of ale in there.
What the heck knocked my charisma down? I did have 30 charisma with this set of gear. I also don't have 30 charisma with that set of gear anymore. What happened to knock my charisma down 2 points? I'm very concerned now, because I was at max charisma forever, and suddenly I'm not. Is there like a ring or something maybe that it swapped out by accident? I don't know. Hang on. It's insignia. There are buffs and stuff, but I haven't changed anything around, so I'm at 29, but somehow I've lost a point of charisma, and I don't know how. I wonder if I've got any debuffs running. No. These are all like positives.
Afraid it'll go bad. Someone should really do something about that.
Huh. Well, I just don't know. And that makes me concerned. God damn it. Yeah, it is strange. I'm like, but that 1 point of charisma, damn it.
May God give you help.
Come closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
Oh, am I not supposed to get in here to use this apothecary bench? Dude, I can't open any of the doors to get into this place. What the hells, man? No, must be inside the building. Probably in a private area that is like, you're not supposed to be in here. No, we're good. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to brew this, though. I wonder if I've got a recipe. I should have paid attention. I don't know what the name of the thing is I'm looking for. goodness, I've got a lot of recipes. Soap! Oh, mandrake decoction. Yep, this is it. Okay, hold on. Where's my phone? Time to take a picture. So I can remember what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. No, go back, go back, go back. Read. Prepare. Okay, all the herbs should be up there now. Okay. So, wine, mandrake, and a river pearl. Add in, so I need wine for the base. Add in the mandrake and boil for 1 turn. I'm assuming the mandrake is in my inventory. Select. How do I put it in? Okay, I'm confused. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so I was looking up here on the shelf. It put them down here in this little alcove. All right, take the mandrake root and put it in the cauldron. Move it down. And then boil for 1 turn. Move it up. Grind the river pearl and add it to the cauldron. Grind. Add it to the cauldron. Boil for 1 turn. Move up. Grind the sage, and I need 2 handfuls of sage, so... Can you add 2 handfuls of sage to the mortar, or can we only do 1 at a time? We're about to try this. We did. Grind. Drop in. Boil for 1 turn. finally distill. I have made a mandrake decoction.
I should have taken it off the fire a bit sooner.
Hey man, you completed the quest. Stop beating yourself over the head. And in regards to the armor, I bet that's what happened. Is at some point along the way, it reset my armor, and it put on this like quest stuff over here. And I'm willing to bet it is that right there. It's probably the short Akaton. There's probably something in here where it re-equipped, it redid all my armor sets. And I'm gonna have to figure out what it did. I'm gonna have to go back into my horse and like figure out what are the like shirt pieces that it took away from me when it redid all the armor set for the devil quest.
Brought you that mandrake decoction of yours? What'd you say?
Looks like yours clouded up. Same as mine always does. Oh, and I can smell that cursed stench even through the cork. What that herbalist made back then was more bearable. But not to look a gift horse.
That's right, I didn't make the superior version.
Right. As they say, bottoms up.
I hope I don't grow a third leg from this. Cheers.
I've already got a third leg, buddy.
So, did that decoction work for you?
We'll have to wait and see. It takes time to take effect. In the meantime, I suppose I ought to get back to work, right? I really don't feel like it. But I've only got St. Vitus's face left, plus a few little details. And someone needs to put it all together. My paintings are only one part of it.
And what other parts, besides your painting, does this altar have?
Aside from the shrine itself, mostly wooden figurines. Which reminds me, Plunk the carpenter, who's making all of those, should have finished long ago. I'll have to check in on him once I'm feeling a bit better.
If you're still not feeling well, I can go and see those carpenters for you.
Oh, I'd be really grateful. Tell Master Plonk I sent you personally. He'll listen to that.
Plank the carpenter, eh? And where can I find him?
His workshop's
That is a
just
funny
a short
play on
way from
words.
here.
I just caught
Go
that.
to the fountain, then head for the city gate. You'll see it on your left.
All right.
Stop that whistling.
I'm going to put all this stuff in my inventory to see which of these is going to give me. Because it also took a whole bunch of... It, like, reassigned a bunch of stuff when it did that quest.
So...
Well, it wasn't any of those. What the heck? I am suddenly not wearing the gloves that I was wearing earlier, though. What the heck, man? I'm gonna have to go through every piece of gear. Because it reset all that stuff when we did the Hell quest. I'm just realizing that it reset those too, the padded houses. Ugh. I was hoping they would have fixed that bug, but apparently not. I gotta go back to my horse. I'm just gonna grab everything out and try to recheck all this stuff out. Okay, it did all sorts of fun stuff with my... Just take it all until I figure this out. And I was fucking with the wrong set anyway. God damn it. It's just not my day today. It's something that drives me nuts because this was a bug before the DLC and it's still a bug where they put you in quest armor and then it strips you of all your gear and it ruins all of the gear sets that you've taken the time to set up, and then you have to go back and redo them. And then if you get confused like I do, then you accidentally do the wrong set. There we go. That right there. Noble's Hood. That's 30 charisma. Okay. Now let's double check everything else while we're in here and make sure that I have. Yeah, see you, Transcend. Okay. So that got me where I need to be with that set. Now I'll go over here with this set. So Noble's Hood gets me back to 30. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I think we're good now. Because I don't need any of the coifs.
That thing with your aunt, did you
Okay, now I gotta put all this shit back on my horse.
make up?
Not a...
I should probably go sell at some point. Okay. Alright, that got me to a much better place, because now I'm back to 30 charisma. Alright. So that was literally just...
chance. I'd sooner see hell freeze over.
Ah, that's
my
a shame.
armor set's getting
There's
screwed up.
something I need from her.
You've got leg. Haven't you? Go and see her then.
Well, you know what she's like. Since the two of you had that quarrel, she turned her back on the whole family.
Frightened in the check sound.
Ow!
So, if anyone wants to take this...
Oh.
Ask at the carpenter's workshop. He's a carpenter by the western gate. That'll probably be him right there.
Good day, Master. I'm Henry. Master Voita sent me to ask how those figurines for the said Let's altar coming along.
Yeah, the figurines. Tell him I'll send them soon. I'm up to my ears in work right now. Nothing for weeks, and all of a sudden everyone's gone mad, wanting everything done all at once.
Oh? Then I'll help you. Just tell me where the figurines are, and I'll take them to Voita myself.
You're a bit impatient, aren't you? Didn't I just say soon, not right now?
I've a feeling you're not telling me everything. How about I fetch the bailiff and we sort this out with him, eh?
Didn't I say I'd deliver them soon? And anyway, what do you think the bailiff's going to do?
Maybe nothing himself. But once word spreads he came here sniffing around, no one will buy even an outhouse off you.
You fuck. All right, enough. I don't need this shit. As I said, the figurines are done. Well, except for the Virgin Mary. Krudosh was supposed to carve her, but that fool disappeared somewhere, and I took Mary with him.
He just got up and left? Why would he do that?
Because he's as daft as a blunt saw, and twice as useless. I'm almost glad he's gone.
Right. I'll track down that Krudosh of yours and take the figurine right from him. Just tell me where he went.
Well, he probably went to sell it.
Where? At the market?
He's not that stupid. Maybe. But there's a certain bunch that deals in anything with anyone. Their leader calls himself Reaper. Krudosh has met them before, so it might have occurred to him to pass Mary on to them too.
He just walked off with it. Why would he do that?
The bungler used up half a forest carving it and fiddled around with it for almost a week. So once he'd finished, he got a bit of a slap. Discipline must be kept, and instead of showing respect, he nicks the finished piece and runs off. If I get my hands on him.
That's what happens when you're a dick of a boss.
Where will I find those blokes? Are they local?
I don't know where they bed down, but we've got a spot arranged where we meet if I have goods for them. You know Zimburg, that ruin? It's south of there. Best not go right up to it. Skirt around along the road to Malashov via the ford to the west. After a while the road forks, so go left. Then once it merges again, go left again into the woods to the south. There's a battered old house there. You'll see it from the road. If you're lucky, you'll find Krudosh there with them. If not, they might at least tell you which way he went next.
Fine. I'll check out that broken down shack. If I find Krudosh, I'll send him back your way.
No chance. If he wanted to run off into the wide world, let him. I've already got another apprentice in mind, and God willing, he won't be half as dim.
Okay. Probably easiest. It doesn't really matter. Either way, I gotta ride down the road. Alright, we need to head southwest. I'm assuming this is the path right here. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. Come here. Yeah, this should go all the way up to a crossroads over there.
Quick!
Alright, we're getting there. Major crossroads, and then we'll go left.
Go!
Whoa! Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
Sometimes the horse does not like to follow the right path.
Quick!
Yep. This is the right way.
Whoa! Nobody's around. But maybe they left something behind. Might Krudos have left it here?
Mutt, come here, buddy.
Here, Mutt. Search.
It's a wild pig. We should be okay.
What is it, Mutt? For the cross! I'm all yours! Oh, no, fuck! Shing your eyes out! For glory! Oh, my stomach! I'm a...
You know what I don't have are any, like, regen potions. I do have some bandages. Dogwood hunting boon. I'll take all of those arrows, actually. We'll talk to him here in a minute.
That's probably Krudos. If he's here, then the statuette must be too.
Did any of those guys have keys on them? I didn't check. How am I doing food-wise? Let's have a bite. No, I don't think any of these guys had keys on them.
Hey, you! Untie me! We'll talk later. Just untie me first. I'm not one of them. They're... Let's get out of here. I'll wait for you up the road.
Well, do I have anything that'll help me crack this chest? Golden chalice? It's worth something. Let's see if I have any potions. I don't remember what helps me pick locks. It's been too long since I've played. Cockerel, ace up. No, no. No. I don't have anything. I wonder if I can pick a hard lock. Probably not. Oh, never mind. We're taking all of that.
Oh, thank goodness. It's fine. Now time to hurry to Voita.
I need to go sell somewhere too. Do I really need to pay attention to the kid? I mean, I might as well. He's right over here.
You alright? I am now. Don't know how you got here, but thanks. Never been smacked like that. Not even by Plank.
He's the one who sent me after you.
And why?
Don't worry. I won't thrash you like he does. But you could use a bit of discipline. What were you thinking, coming here alone?
Well, I just thought I'd earn a little extra coin, that's all.
A little extra coin?
Why did you steal that statuette?
For a lass, actually. I sort of modelled this Mary after her. Well, she's really lovely.
But I still
Stupid
don't see why you
peasants
had to
doing
pinch
stupid
it.
things.
Well, Stilo, who's apprenticing with me, said I should buy the lass something nice. That's what they go for. I could barely afford a beer. So I thought I'd try my luck with these fences. Plank does the same from time to time.
And what would you do then? After all, Plank knows what you did.
Well, I didn't think that far ahead.
It's because you were letting your little head do the thinking for you, dumbass.
Tell me about that lass you fancy.
She's awfully pretty.
Oh,
and kind, but she might not
Mama,
be too
Jenny.
kind. Some fool to furnish her old house for
Mama,
her.
Mike, my
Something's
feet
always
are
breaking in
funny.
it. Poor Steelow goes over to fix everything and always comes back battered.
Oh, man.
I told him I'd go next time, but he's too nice and won't let me.
Oh. And how often does he go
Yeah,
round
Mama,
to
make me
repair her
happy.
furniture?
A few times
Now
a
I gotta
week.
go watch Tropic
Sometimes
Thunder
even
again.
more often.
Then next time, just say you'll go instead. Or the two of you go together. It'll be easier that way.
Yes, that might actually work.
Why were they holding you in the camp anyway?
They asked if I'd make more statuettes like that, so then they said, well, I'd better make them for free.
Oh well. What did you expect?
Maybe.
Alright.
You've upset a lot of people in town with that theft. If I were you, I'd leave. Maybe for good.
Damn, that's serious. All right, I'll scarp her. Thanks for everything.
I probably didn't have to finish that with him because I could have just ran straight back, but curiosity got the better of me. Oh no, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Am I on my horse? Why am I not on my horse? Where's my horse? I'm just gonna ride this way.
Go!
Oh, I need a bed. Oh my goodness, I'm like 38%. My character will start falling asleep soon. I should definitely go to the tavern first. Otherwise, Henry's gonna start passing out on me.
Standing in the yard when I saw this cloud in the sky. So what? The cloud looked just like you.
I reckon it must have been a storm cloud then.
Occasion, eh? Will you go?
I reckon I'll have a look first. Maybe next.
That's enough for now.
Best colour. And I've learned quite a bit already.
The town needs strong, brave men.
Do, 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 do.
Of their trade. These days, we need to rely on.
Okay. Nom 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 nom.
Kochst du heute Abend?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
in heaven. You're seeing this.
I am seeing it. Out of the way, winch. Alright. Take this back to the painter.
Oh, what a mess.
An elegant and lean flavor. Light
I'm herping and derping. The wrong building.
I brought you the final statuette for the altar. The Virgin Mary. Has Plank delivered the rest to you already?
That's right.
And how are you feeling?
I feel terrible. It's like the potion's not really working.
Sorry about that. I brewed it as well as I could.
I know, and thank you, my friend. You've always been there for me, watching what I do and judging me.
Judging?
Of course. Did you expect anything else?
No, it's just... Thanks to you, I had a moment to think about myself, about everything I'm doing. I am just one step away from finishing this grand daub. But now I'm not even sure why I'm doing it. Did I really want to honor Voita's memory, or was I just meant to think that? What if it's not my own idea, but something that skull planted in me?
Oh.
What
Plot
if it was
thickens.
put into my head by... the devil?
The devil made me do it.
Come on. That's just your fear talking. Worrying about what they'll say in Sedlets. But don't worry. The painting will be splendid. And it'll be celebrated greatly.
It's the devil, I'm certain. That cursed skull. He's hiding in it, always shouting, accusing, just waiting for the right moment. I used to paint because it made me happy. I felt good doing it. But now I only do it because whenever I'm not painting, I feel awful. And you? I thought God sent you to me. But if the devil has plans for me, who knows what role you play in all this? Why did you untie me back then by Trusky? Out of the goodness of your heart? Or were you hoping an old man in trouble might pay you back somehow?
I didn't even think about it. You were just someone who needed help.
And then you went looking for my things, even though the whole mess was really my own doing. You should have left me there at that tree. Maybe the Lord would have taken me to him then, but now, after all this, one trial after another, and I fucked them all up. A good Christian doesn't bow to idols or spawn infernal beasts. I drove out one devil with another, and pulled you into it too.
You haven't ruined anything. I know you well enough to understand you weren't doing it out of malice.
I wasn't, but the devil tempted me with his voice, and I gave in. I can't just wave this away and pretend it's not like that. We even plotted a murder together, for Christ's sake. When Burkhard showed up, I heard nothing but that vile, sulphur-smelling whispering. I want that man dead, and those down below were delighted. But it solved nothing. I only pray that the lads in his gang find a better path in life.
Come on, calm down. I'm the one who killed Burkhard. It was my decision alone. The devil had nothing to do with it.
So who is talking to me, Henry? Who else would force these horrible thoughts on me and make me commit such godless acts? Before we dealt with Bellissimo, we were playing at being the Lord of Hell and ruined that sinner's hope for God's mercy. Doesn't it seem to you that all of this, that we went too far with it?
You needed help, so I helped you. That's a virtue, not a sin.
I hope God saw your intentions, and that the end really does justify the means.
Didn't you say you hated that saying?
And yet I clung to it, didn't I? I always chased noble goals, and it never turned out well. You know full well how it went with Voiter. Everyone unlucky enough to cross my path ended up dead, insane, or at least forsaken by God. Honestly, I don't understand why you're still here.
I'm here because you're my friend. And I'm definitely not going anywhere.
A friend? Henry, I appreciate your help. But...
But what?
But sometimes I feel as if you and the devil who's tempting me are working hand in hand. I've spent my whole life heading towards this moment. But if it really was the devil guiding me here, do you think if I finish this painting, I'll sign away my soul to him forever?
Well, you got this far through your own effort and talent, not some curse. Look at this splendor. The devil can't create anything, only destroy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's destroying me, so I'll create in his stead.
Did you do all those things with evil intent? I don't think so. It was out of love. For your craft, your dear ones, for the world.
Maybe you're right. Out of love for my neighbor. Not for myself.
See? And if the devil tries to tempt you again, I'll handle him myself.
That's right, Henry.
I hope you won't have to go all the way to hell for that. But how would you even get there? You, who were sent to me from heaven. Thank you, Henry. Go and fetch the people from the monastery. I'll finish it meanwhile. Whatever may befall.
Perfect. I'll be right back. Or no, I won't, because it's going to be painting. Never mind! Didn't know it was leading to a cutscene. Voices, man. Just ignore them. You're fine, brother. So that's his commission, yeah?
So, that's that.
How'd you feel?
It's strange. I was afraid nothing would change, like it was with Burkhard that time. But I feel differently now. And it's all thanks to you. You stayed with me until the end. And I realized God's still giving me a chance. I know it won't bring Voita back, but I wanted to achieve something in his name. As if like giving him more years in this world. And it worked.
And what about your head? Do you still hear the voice?
It's gone quiet. I still sense something there, somewhere, deep down. But it's silent.
Well, let's hope it stays that way. Can I help you with anything else? Collecting hair from a leshy? Beating up your neighbour? Arranging an audience with the king?
Not a thing. You've already run around and bothered yourself enough on my account. This time, I'll take a leaf out of your book, and I won't just hide away at home.
And now? What will you do?
Well, the best part of painting was how many places I got to see. Maybe in the autumn of my life, I'll travel a bit. And they say, autumn is lovely in Riknov.
Watch out for the trees. You know you have a certain pull for them. Take care, then.
You too. Drop by again sometime if you ever want a shield painted. It's the least I can do for you. And there's one more little matter.
What is it?
After everything that happened, well, I wanted to entrust you with my painted friend. Take my skull, please, and take care of it for me.
Okay,
and if it's not too much trouble, grant it eternal rest. It deserves that too.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, dear Henry.
I received the Painter's Muse, which is going to be other? It has no eyes, but still it sees. It has no ears, but still it hears. It has no tongue, but still it speaks. But he who listens might lose his mind. Can I pick it up? No. Well, that's a wrap on the Brushes with Death DLC. I'm going to go take a short break. And then I will also be recording a review about this. But I'm going to take a short break, check on the animals, check on Chris, and I'll be back in a little bit with another stream. I think we're going to do some more Harry Potter or Hogwarts Legacy this morning. I'm not in the mood to do Doom. I've done like 4 days of Doom, and that's I don't want to slay any monsters this morning. I just want some relaxing RPG time to round out my Sunday. So take a quick break, and I'll be back in a little bit with some more Hogwarts Legacy as I continue my path on my first playthrough of that. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit.